How's everyone? Kind of had a bit of a mic fuck up. I came back after the stream, landed on a couple of more messages on Facebook, and it's time to talk about something else. Something else, but something related to what's been going on. And it's just realizing that certain people want you to apologize for what other people have done. That concept is quite ludicrous. It's quite ludicrous, just mostly because, okay, let's say biggest example right now, certain people want others to apologize for the whole death threat. Okay, how does that function in your mind? Where another person should apologize for what a completely different person has done. I do not see it making any kind of sense. Or am I missing something? I mean, I seem to obviously be missing something because this does not make any logical sense in my brain. Meaning, my best example for all of this would be if I was asking all Christian, everyone from the Christian religion, to apologize for what Westboro Baptist Church has been doing. Like, that's no, that doesn't make much sense at all. At all. Because not all Christians are acting like that, like complete bigoted fuckwads. No, not all of them are acting like that. Yet, I apparently have the gall to ask all of them to apologize what this little group has done. Okay? Another dumb example, okay? Because this issue is quite dumb. This request is quite dumb. All right. Um, let's say I've been receiving a hate crime. All right. I didn't receive a proper service because I'm African American or something like that. All right, or African Canadian. Choose your pick. And I ask everyone that is Caucasian to apologize for what a few have done. All right. That's that's kind of dumb. That is really dumb. Why? Because not all Caucasian has been acting this way. A lot of them are really chill. Yet, I would have the gall to ask all of them to apologize for what a few have done. No, that's just idiotic. You heard, I nearly said retarded because it's getting to that level. Sorry, that's even offending retarded people in a sense, and mentally disabled. That's offending them by saying that this issue is retarded, mostly because they have more sense than that. They do. That tells you a lot. So, I don't know. When I hear stuff like people saying, oh, you all need to apologize for the whole death threat. Well, sorry, no. We don't. We just don't. We're not all asshats. We're not all misogynistic little shits. We're not all trolls. And we don't all send death threats. So why should everyone apologize for the actions of a few idiots? You see, when I look at this whole situation, this really reminds me of the time of the student protest in Montreal, where the media was just trying to paint this shit picture exactly like Occupy. Exactly like Occupy. Trying to paint this shit picture out of everyone participating in a consumer revolt or protest for legit reasons. But of course, we had a couple of groups from, what was their name? The Black Bloc, alright? We had little encounters with people from the Black Bloc. And these people had a completely different set of mind. Basically, from what the few of them have been saying when they want to talk, is that breaking shit will get shit fixed or will get shit working. And of course, you and I both know, or you and all of us all know that this is not how shit work. You start breaking shit, people get angry, and you get the wrong people angry at you, and there you go, you lost your entire cause. So when trying to reason with these people, saying that not everybody wants to join in your little wrecking raft, well, they didn't give that much of a shit, and that painted a very disgusting image in the news. Yet, it wasn't the same group. It was this outside, this little pocket group of people that just fucked things up for everyone. And the same thing's happening with Gamergate. The same thing happened with Occupy. It's all the same fucking thing. And funny enough, people just can't seem to remember that kind of stuff. It's quite hilarious to me. So basically, it's like saying, okay, everyone from Occupy has to apologize for the little dumbasses that were there, even though they're not entirely affiliated with them. No, no, they need to apologize. No! Don't. Dumb. Just dumb. It doesn't. Life does not work that way. How do you function? Um, so when I see messages like this, I just facepalm and go, "How do you people function?" I I don't know. I really don't know what else to say on this topic. Yeah, like I could keep coming up with examples, but in the end, it's just matter of a fact. Some of these people have like they don't understand how life works. You can't associate everyone for the few asshats that have made your life difficult. It's like me just calling all feminists asshats because of the one that doxed my friend there. And she basically was an 8-year-old girl, so that'd be like just calling all feminists asshole for the actions of an 8-year-old girl that was badly led towards thinking that doxing people was a good thing. No, I'd be a complete jackass for thinking that way and asking everyone on the feminist movement to apologize. No, that's just fucking dumb. So the same thing goes in the reverse way, where they can't seem to, they shouldn't be asking every male to apologize for death threats or every male to apologize for the rape threats. No, sorry, that doesn't work. You can't ask all gamers to apologize for the few little trolls. It's like asking every Counter Strike player to apologize for the guy that got doxxed while he was live streaming. No, he didn't get doxxed. He got swatted. Oh fuck. Okay, everyone has to apologize for that. No, that doesn't work like that. On the contrary, something else could be done. The solution, like I always say, is to try and toss these people aside. Is to try and push these people aside from your groups. House them out. It is something that we could have and should have done during the student protests. And it is something that should have been done in Occupy. Yet, all this is easier said than done. Believe me, it is. When you are trying to find out culprits and such things, you do tend to look like you want to boss everyone in a sense, all right? And that sometimes to a certain degree that's not the best thing to do. You can easily just make yourself look like a jerk by trying to do that. Yet, one thing that can be done is just having a small group investigate into these shits and call people out. It is one way to do it, and that goes for everything. If a person's making you look bad, or a set of people and your groups are making you all look bad, then you have to call them out and sort it out as a group and tell them. I think I've been through this many, many times, but you fucking tell them, yo, you're making us look bad entirely. You're making us lose the entire point. Stop your shit. They don't want to answer or they don't want to do squat. Okay, you're off. Get out. You're fired. Something like that. But this usually is the course of action, the best course of action, or best case scenario. The same goes with game journalists. Some people making you look bad by taking some under the table bribes, or making some fake reviews and starting bullshit. Okay, you tell them out. You call them out. Fucking call them out. You don't need to work and be associated with these people. So call them the fuck out. Get the whole issue just outblown and get rid of it. Because the last thing you want is some of these fuckers making you look bad and then everybody thinking you're an asshat like this. Of course, like I said, this is usually the best case scenario. It is much harder to do on your own. It is much harder to do as well as a group, and you can't expect that to work all the time. Yet, Might as well try, right? There's nothing else to lose. Aside from the few asshats that are tainting your group, but fuck them. You want to get rid of that. So this this is a little chime in on this whole. You should all apologize for a few what a few assholes are doing. No, that's sorry. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't even function. That's not how society works. And I can understand how you would think that would make sense, but it doesn't. It just doesn't. It's not logically possible. And the best example you could try is to put yourself in the other person's shoe, and what would you do when you hear that response? You know, what would you do if you hear that somebody saying, "Okay, well, you need to apologize for all the wrongdoing done by a few people from your group." Yeah, apologize. How do you feel now, right? You're like, well, why? I'm not these assholes. Yeah, but apologize. Just apologize. That doesn't make sense. I and I know I'm trying to target this towards people that may not have entire logic, meaning the people on Tumblr that will classify all males or all females or all people that aren't various gender, because there are people that will make you look bad because of that. There was one that posted a little comment on, well, there was one that attempted to post a comment on a previous video, and I was about to ban them because I knew it was either a troll account or it was just a person that had a complete derision of logic. Don't worry, I did my research, I checked their previous comments, and yeah, obvious troll account or people with absolutely no reason. And, well, fuck these kind of people. I barely, like, you can try and reason with them, yet if you see they don't have any common sense and they don't seem to understand the basics of logic, or they just want to fuck around with you, well, fuck them. Yet, it's worth a try at times, and you can't judge everyone for a few assholes' action. Well, kind of hope I can get back into some gaming, but I do have a lot of commissions and stuff to do, and I have to finish this comic before Friday. So, again, guys, thanks a lot for the discussions and the articles that you people have posted. I was quite surprised at the turn of events. Maybe I should have done a video on some of the Anitta death threats being found in Brazil. Yet I couldn't make a video on that. Couple of reasons. It's mostly because the in and out of it, and maybe I should make an entire video on that. But let me just dive into this for a few minutes. All right. So some of Anita's death threats were found IP traced all the way to Brazil, to a Brazil game journalist uh, site, and it's both sad and it's both disgusting, sad, and hilarious. Disgusting and sad because death threats are fucking disgusting. Um, I don't see a person from Brazil sending death threats to anyone or everyone playing video games, or it's just fucking ludicrous and sad. All right, how overblown some of these death threats were, and that it went all the way to, or it came all the way from Brazil, from some random video game journalist, game journal website. Yet the hilarious part and the part where I just cracked up and just couldn't do a video on this is just the pure realization, all right? And I'm going to try to say this without laughing. It's the pure realization that Anita Sarkeesian has pissed off so many people that people from a Brazil game journalistic website are sending death threats just to fuck with her and put it on their game journal. And this is just fucking mind blowing. I don't. Like, I haven't seen this kind of intensity on people like Britney Spears, Justin Bieber, you know, all those stars that a lot of people just don't like, but like to make fun of. I haven't seen that level yet. Yet Anita Sarkeesian, who I've already spoke about, the flaws in her analysis and all that, yet managed to piss off so many people that people from fucking Brazil are making fake death chits just to fuck with you. I I don't advocate death threats. I dislike it. Like, it's sickening. Yet just realizing the scale of how far this person has pissed off people, it's ludicrously hilarious. And I hate seeing that, but it's such an unrealistic scenario. This is like some 80s cheesy movie where it's like, who's been death threatening and harassing Sarkeesian? We tracked them the IP to Brazil. What the fuck? This is like a Nicolas Cage movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's it. I'm sorry for finding this ludicrously hilarious. I did say this was sickening at the same time, but just realizing the scale of this person's instigation, because it really does feel like the instigation just went beyond North America. That's it. I'm stopping it there. I'll see y'all later. Just think about this. And I'm not apologizing for those Brazilian people. I'm not the one doing death threats here. The game journals over there seems to find this hilarious. So, it's like having Kotaku fuck around with people in Germany just for the heck of it. I do not want to see that happen. Fuck that. I'm out. Later, people.